Welcoming everyone to my session on web development class using HTML and CSS for absolute beginners. What's the objective of this class? Is to make you understand HTML and CSS concepts. It's not just for you to copy and paste code, for you to understand how to create a simple website using your HTML and CSS, to understand the selectors and other things that are essential that helps to develop a website. If you have any question, you can drop on the comment section. I'll be making use of Visual Studio Code. First thing I'll do here is to click on the file. Okay, you run your Visual Studio Code and open it. Okay, so mine is open already. I'll click on the file and then open folder. Okay, click on documents. I want to create a new folder. Now, the first thing is you have to create a root folder. What does this mean? Everything you're going to do on your website, the pages, your images, just everything should be in a particular folder. It helps you, it makes your work more organized, and then to help you when you're trying to link up your pages and your content. So I'll click on document here and then new folder. You can call it any name. I call this basic underscore web class. I'll select the folder. Okay. Now you have this here. So this first icon here is for a new file. The next one is for a new folder. This one is to refresh Explorer. Now you look at it here. If you don't find it here, you click here and then click on open folder. Now click here, open folder. So that's basic web class. Click here, select root folder. Select the root folder. Now once this is done, I'll click here. Now, most of the time, our first page is called the index page. The index page. So you click here. This first icon is for new file. So this is what we need now. We call this the index.html. Press enter. Now, once this is done, this page is seen as a page you want to use for the web. Now, if you check it in the folder, the icon, let's check it. Let's check the folder. Coming. Now you see here it's taking the icon here is that of a Chrome browser. Now, I go back again to my Visual Studio Code. Now look at the extension we have here. Let me check it. Yeah, sorry. Look at the extension we have here, .html. Now, for a Word document, there's an extension for that, .doc. For a PDF document, .pdf. So it is this extension that made, when you check back on your folder, it will take the icon, it will give it an icon of your default browser, telling you that this is a web page you're trying to work with or develop. Okay, so this is index.html. Now, once we have this, we have shortcuts that works for us here. Like I'll press the shift and I'll press and hold shift and 1. Shift and 1. Then you press enter. So this over here we have our boiler template that tells us that this is HTML5 content. This page is up to standard with the latest HTML version. Look here, we have the head. Over here we keep our links, our metadata, And also the title of the page is found here. Now within the body, we keep our content. Whatever content we want to develop is found right. We do that right in here. So we also keep our links here. Your link to other pages, your link to Google Sheets, Google Fonts, sorry, they are kept in here. Okay. The next thing, let's see. Let's try to preview this on the browser. Okay, I can click on the run, start debugging, it automatically opens on the browser. I can also come back here, right click here and select copy to path. This is fine. There are other ways to preview your page, but I want to make it as simple and as basic as possible. You can also come here to right click, and click on copy path, sorry. Then open your browser. My browser is opened already. I'll share my browser now with you, my Chrome browser. Web development class. I'll just call it HTML and CSS. I'll save it, go back to the page, just refresh it. That's all. You'll have this here. That's fine. Okay, go back again. Okay, let me go back to my browser, sorry. So look at it. Now this is HTML and CSS here. So I'll come back. Now, what's HTML? HTML is means hypertext markup language. It's the skeleton of your website. It's the main thing in your website. Now you can create a website with HTML alone, but it won't be beautiful. It won't be as beautiful, as attractive as when you have a CSS with it. When you have CSS with it. So yes, you can have a web page with just your HTML alone. It's possible, but in the world we find ourselves, it's not just you having a website, but having something that is attractive. So you have the CSS with it, and with HTML and CSS, you can make a web page. Your web page can be responsive. Take note of that. Responsive means that irrespective of the browser you want to work with, it will adjust itself. Irrespective of the screen you want to work with, whether it's a desktop, your phone, it will adjust itself to the size of that screen. Okay. The next thing is, I'm working with HTML. It's a markup language. Your contents are within tags, within elements, kind of like. A good example is this. H1. I use the shortcut. The normal thing is, you come here, you press this, the less than sign, H1, greater than sign, and then you can type something in between here. This is the opening tag. This is the closing tag. So I can just type here, hello everyone. Hello everyone. And then save it. Once you save it, go to your browser and refresh that page. See that here, hello everyone. Okay. Okay, let me be sure I share it. Yeah, fine. Yeah, have it here. Hello everyone. So I come back again. Okay. So back here. Let's try all the tags. H2. I'll just press enter just to make it sure. Hello everyone. H3. Hello everyone. Save it. Save it. Go to your browser. Let me share my browser with you. So refresh the page. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Let's go back again. Now you discover that this is bolder and the font is bigger. So let's check. Let me inspect the code here. Now you can see when you right click, let me close it, let me repeat the process. Carry your cursor in here, right click, inspect. You see here, this is the H1, H2, and H3. So the H1 is bigger than the H2. Now also I want to let you know this, and even without styling it, there are some our HTML elements, they come with some inbuilt style on them. Although with your CSS, we can change, we can adjust it to suit our taste. That's why I said you can actually create a website with your HTML, because it has its own inbuilt styling. Um, it's like a drink. It's like buying a tea, and they say it already has sugar in it or milk in it. So it has its own. Or you can decide to buy sugar to improve the taste, make it sweeter than what it is, or milk to improve the taste, to make it better, to suit your own desire, kind of. So over here, you see the H1 tag, font size 2em. When you come down here, you click on the style, you see all this. So it tells you it actually comes with its own style. Look at it here. That's what the H1. Let's scroll down. See that here. Okay, let me click on the H2. So they tell us what that one comes with. You see that the H1, the font is 2em, but the H2, the font is 1.5em. That they all have their own unique style and all that. Look at this, that's for the H3. So the H1 is called heading 1, H2 heading 2, H3 heading 3. Now the point is this. I'll take you back. Okay, fine. Your content are surrounded with opening and closing tag, like have it here. This is the opening tag, the opening H1 tag. This is the closing H1 tag. For H2, this is the opening H2 tag. This is the closing H2 tag. For H3, this is the opening H3 tag, and this is the closing H3 tag. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to move on from here. We're going to start something immediately from what we are doing already. Okay. We'll be making use of these tags as we continue. So on our first page, on our index page, which we are in now, I'm going to delete all we have here. So while we work, we're going to bring in comments. What's the work of your comment? Your comment, it serves as a guide, kind of. It tells you, like, for instance, you designed a page or you develop a website and you're not around and somebody has to make one or two adjustments. With the comment, it will serve as a quick guide that this is what you meant here. This is what you want to do here. That's number one. And number two, there are times you are given a big project to do and you have more than one developer that should do the job. Comment helps to guide. Like, for instance, you have your own parts to play. Maybe you have to do this section. Someone else to do another section and all that. With comment, it helps to guide when in the long run you have to come together to finish, to bring those different contents together to form a whole project. And then also it makes your work tight. It makes you from at a glance, like you may have about 10, 20 jobs, work you've done in the past, and then you may not completely remember how you did a particular project. But with the aid of comment, it helps you to remember, oh, this is what I meant, this is what I meant, and helps you to also improve on that code that, oh, this has become obsolete. Let me do something to this. Let me change this and all that. So comment is also good for you while you are doing your job. So what you do here is press and hold the shift key, the less than sign, click on it. Then you have press and hold the shift key and 1. Then press dash. That's a comment. Okay. So I just got here at the beginning. the first thing we're going to talk about here is we'll create a container. Now look at this. Got it now. Fine. Okay. So within here, we're going to bring in our contents. Now, what we use for our styling, well, let's talk about that immediately here, is the element you make use of here. So how flexible you are with creating elements, your tags and all that gives you that flexibility when you want to style a page. Like now I call this container. We also have some HTML tags. Like for instance, let me come below here. HEADER. Now this one is an HTML tag. So once you type it, you see that it comes with prediction, kind of, and once I press enter, automatically it creates the tags for me. But when I try that with container, it's telling me that you are creating your own element, kind of. So you can actually create your own element. How flexible you are with working with tags, creating elements gives you it gives you more variety when you want to style that page, because these are the things you're going to call when you want to style the page. Okay, what we're going to do now is not going to just be I won't create a long line of code here, just something very short so that you can actually learn. Understanding is key. Once you understand it, you can develop yours, you can design yours. So I'll delete this, come back again, the container, close it. Fine. Now there's no hard and fast way to create a website. It's not compulsory you start with container. No, take note of that. I will be doing 3-4 projects making use of HTML and CSS. So I'll ensure I use different ways on each of them. So take note of that. So let's start with this easy one here, the container. Okay, then I'll start with a p tag. Your p tag is called your paragraphs, and it's an HTML tag. The paragraph. Okay. I want to bring in an image immediately. But before we do that, let's leave this. I'll come back to that p tag. Let's introduce ourselves to our audience. So what do we want to do here? H1. So over here, I want to tell them we have a weekly challenge for the 5 weeks coding class. So I'll type that in here. Now, the same way, my content will be different from your content when you're developing your website. It's the same way you are not stereotyped with how to make use of tags, bring in tags, use tags, and then how you create your page when designing or developing your website. So take note of that. Okay. So we call here this introduction. This starts with the H1. The next thing is I'm bringing in a paragraph again. A tag, press enter. Over here, I'll just tell you the basics of web development, hyphen HTML and CSS. HTML and CSS. Okay, it's fine. CSS. So we now have our H1 tag, we have our paragraph tag. Okay, so with this now, I believe you can, from this, you should be able to do this. This is very easy. And now, let me let you know this. This P tag is not inside the H1 tag. Take note of it. It's independent of the H1 tag. This H1 tag is not inside the P tag, but the 3 of them are nested inside the container. They are placed inside the container. Now, if I want to write a code that I want to style the content of the content of the P tag and the H1 tag. I can decide to just do it on the container if they are all if they all take the same property. I will explain that when we start with when we go into styling the page. Okay, let's have one more P tag. Okay. So for more details, contact, for more details, click on this link and all that. So let's see this. For more details, so what should we do? We can now bring in the anchor tag. I press enter. I repeat, let me get that off. Let me just press the Ctrl Z. Yeah, fine. Ctrl Z works here. That's the one doing. I'll press space. I'll just press A. It's telling you this is an HTML element. So click on enter. So please consult. Now, what do you want to do here? You want to create a hyperlink, or you call it a link, kind of. You want to link it to something. You want to link it to either a page, an already existing page, or a page that you create later. Like for instance, if I want to link it to Google coming. Let me share and get it off. I'll take you to the web page. So I'll come here now. Like for instance, I want to type google.com. Fine. I should come here. I want to copy their link. Okay. Fine. So I'll just come here to copy. I go back to the index page. Okay, let me share it with you. Then I come in right in here to paste it. I press Ctrl S. So I go back again to the page. And I share. Coming. Okay, I've closed it. So just come here. Sorry. And that. I want to type the link. Okay. Okay. Let me go back to copy the link again. Basic. Okay, it's not coming up. So let me go back to copy the link again. Copy path. Okay. So we have this here now. Okay, this is all we've done. Now, for more details, we still need to type a text, and then there'll be it wants to carry a cursor on it. It will carry a cursor on it and click. It will take you to another page. Now, over here, you see that there is no sign of a link here yet. Good. So I come back here. Click here. Okay. Okay. Now, so we are actually going to. So all what we have here is not the text where you can just click on and get a link, and that will take you to another page. So over here, we're going to type that text. We can call it complete schedule. That's what we're going to call it here. So come here, call it the complete schedule, complete space schedule. Fine. I save it. Okay, that's fine. So let's try this. Take it back here again. Go to the browser, share, refresh. Now you see it here, showing. So once we click on this complete schedule, we link it to Google. That's why we have this. Once we click here, we go back. We click here, links us to Google. We click here, we'll go back. That's fine. So let's go back to our page. That's fine. A quick review of what we've done so far. We created a folder. Take note that folder, we didn't create any space while creating the folder. Like, look at it, it's basic underscore web class. We made it a one word. We had to use the underscore it's for you, the reader, or you know that yes, we are joining basic and web class now. Now it's not ideal to create a space when creating your folder. It's not ideal. Also, when you are naming your pages, it's not ideal to create a space. Take note of that. Okay. We changed the title here to this HTML and CSS, created a comment, and we put the whole of this within a container. Okay. So I'm going to, the next thing is, let's bring up an image in here. I'll put that right within this tag. Now, before we do that, we click on basic web class, go to the second icon, we have a folder, we call it images. Okay, I'll get a logo, I'll get a page. Let me take you back down to, let's see what is happening in the folder, within the folders. Okay, I'll click on share. This is my folder here. So I'll go to document, go to basic class, basic underscore class, and then we have the images here. That's fine. So this is the one we created initially within the document, which is this. When you open it, this is the index page, and this is the images folder. Okay, I have to get an image for this now. I'll go somewhere else. Now you can just go, okay, let me not make it so stressful. I'll take you to the internet to download an image. So I'll come up here. The first time this particular content I'm sharing with you, I'm creating now, is from a class, a boot camp I did with the teens from the Great Lights Church. They sponsored the tutorial that was from July 29th to August, to the last week in August. So I made use of their logo, and I'm going to do that now. So let's just type a Great Light Church. So this is here. I'm going to make use of this. I can use this, but let's just use this. So I'll right click here, save image as. I'll go to document, I go to basic, and I go to images, and I'll save it as GLC. Adobe Fireworks. Okay, GLC. Press save. Good. So it's done. Now I'll take you back to our Visual Studio to have here. Share the code, share it with you. Then I'll come here, come in. So yeah, over here now. So you don't need to cram once you're working with Visual Studio. It has a lot of shortcuts and all that. So I'll just come in here. The tag for images is IMG. I'll just type the IMG. It says up. Click that. So that's fine. I'm good to go. So the folder, the subfolder. Now you take note, the image is not, and the index are not in the same folder. There's a folder difference. How do I mean? Look at this. This is GLC inside images. When I close images now, you see that it's index and the folder images that are in the same same directory, kind of the same folder. So I have to type the folder, the folder that is different. That is like okay. Okay, I'm going to type the folder that is housing the image, kind of. Okay, it's a directory away from the image that is serving as the part that differentiates the index and then the what's it called? The image we want to make use of. And that's images. IMAGES. Look at this. IMAGES. That's this. Then backward slash. And what's the name of the how did we save it? GLC. Let me come here and check. Yeah, is there? GLC dot PNG. G. And then, oh, no, sorry, I'm in the wrong place. That's why it's not predicting what I'm trying to do. Now I come back here, I'll type here, image is the path. This. So it's just one path away from the index, which is this. One folder away. Then click on glc.png. That's all. Now I'll repeat that. images, which is this, what you have here. Just the path away, which is this. So when you save it, and I go back to the browser, okay, coming, please. Okay, fine. Not. Okay. So I'll come here again, I refresh, find it there. Okay. So just type the footer. Right. So now what am I going to do here? I want to, okay, once I'm done with it, you'll see it. So this is the content here is separate from over here. So what I want to place in here, it will be at the bottom of the web page. We have, so to be within a paragraph tag, press enter, paragraph tag, press enter. Then we have HTML code for copyright, which is and #169. Let's try that. And shift and 3 169. It's 9. Sorry, 9. Fine. Okay. I'll create a space between. This will be the icon for copyright. This is the HTML code for that. I'll create a space. We call that and the ampersand and non-breaking space. This is this non-breaking space and non-breaking space, the ampersand. You get this. You bring it to shift and 7 gives you the and. So you have this. And I type here copyright in 2024. Why do we need this this non-breaking space? Kind of, it gives us the space between the icon and this copyright in 2024. So I can also come here and say all rights reserved. All rights reserved. Now take note, if I decide to type so much space in here, just with space bar, it will not reflect. This white spaces does not affect it. You have to use a code to create that space. Whether it's one to create more space between the content and you want to space content to create beyond the one space bar space. You use the and non-breaking space code kind of. So let's save it. Let's see. Control S. I go back to share screen. Fine. Come here. See that there's no of the space I put in there. It doesn't show, but look at what happened here.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share.